Little double whammy today. Spacers came in because these ones didn't get stolen off my porch. So we're gonna slap those on too, I think. We might do a little hand-in-hand video with the bumper brackets, or we might make a separate one. We're figuring it out, but let's see what we got inside. These are the 8-lug rough country 2-inch spacers. They didn't have 8-inch spacers, so I couldn't get them. Fortunate on that, but these should do the trick. Give me a little pokey and just get that stance out a little bit. I'm sure everybody has huge opinions about spacers and I don't care. So, ooh, looks like we got the red dogs. Damn, son. Those are gonna break and cause your Jeep and fucking Suburban so much trouble, dude. Sick, sign me up, because they look dang. Alright, we'll get moving on this. Keep you guys plugged in, boy. Taking a little pause on this just for some instant gratification, then we'll go back to that and you'll see the videos. But it doesn't really matter. We're gonna get this thing lifted up off the ground, and from there we're gonna start slapping these doggies on. So stay put. Alright, first wheel's off. About to slap that beast on there. You're gonna get her juiced up with some good old Loctite. Here, real quick. Dope. Little drizzle, 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 drizzle. Yeah. Just because we can. So there we go. Loctite it up. And then we're gonna slap that beef knuckle on there. And go from there. See, we got one side on. Next tire's off, getting the other one on. Gonna Loctite it, sick, everybody's happy. But what you didn't see was, they sent the wrong, well, I guess the kit, thread pitch, everything's different. So it was kind of a universal kit. We had to go get all new hardware, which would come to the total of 32 lug nuts. So we went to Jerry's, which is Napa. Then we went to O'Reilly's. Then we went to the other Jerry's, which is still Napa. And then we went to another O'Reilly's, which is still O'Reilly's. And here we are. We're going to get this on. It's going to be sick. And yeah, party on, Garth. One side on. The poke looks nice. But the lady at O'Reilly's, even after reiterating my point 700 times, sold us the wrong wheel lugs. I held them up. They look similar. I trusted her. That's on me. But we got one. The front end's poking. Nothing too crazy. Just enough to say, hey, I like to party too. So we're going to try and get back into town. See if we can get this shit figured out. And yeah, so hang tight. All right. After a couple days, well, after one night, ran into town. We're gonna wrap up the old spacers. So I'm gonna get the old rear end jacked up. You'll be able to follow along, and yeah, let's get this thing wrapped up. All right. That's all locked up there. These level 8 wheels have a really narrow bore for the old lug nuts, so that's something I'd pay attention to if you ever get them. I'm gonna have to find some beefier lug nuts, but 8 of these were used for the inside, so I mean they should be good, but just letting you guys know. you ever need to get it started, good old finger jab, that'll get you where you need to be. Oh man, I gotta go turn my radio down. Because the big bad big brother on YouTube's gonna have something to say if I don't. So I'll get these all threaded on, I'll turn that off, and we'll work on the other side. All right, one side's on and torqued. We're gonna rip the next side. I'll probably save you some boring stuff, because all it really does is go take the wheel off, thread lock the studs, put the spacer on, get it to wheel torque spec, put the wheel on, get it to wheel torque spec. Boom. So let's see what we get here at the end. Sit tight. All right. So fronts are on, obviously we did that. The rears are on. They don't poke as much because the front tapers in, which is pretty sick. But yeah, that's a 2-inch spacer on an 89 Suburban. That's what you can expect. This is a 35 by 12 tire. Not bad. That's what I wanted. These things were tucked under there. So I like it. I'm excited. A little follow up, a little follow through, a little follow along for the old Suburban. That is winch mount and spacers, check. Next thing we got bumper and a lot of drivetrain stuff. We like to say chassis down. So we'll see what happens next. Stay tuned, stay stoked. Sal Speed Shop.